just turn the light on just to make sure.
Hey, you're supposed to give me some pee-pee. Where's that pee-pee? We're talking about pee-pee here. I need that pee-pee.
Oh, no, Mr. Toilet Man.
Lucy's in love with Peter.
She saved his life. Who's she?
She's his fiancée. His fiancée?
And now Jack
Welcome to the family.
is in love with Lucy.
Who's Jack?
Peter's brother.
So?
I like Jack.
Sandra Bullock
Who's Lucy?
and Bill Pullman.
She's scary. Tell me about it.
While You Were Sleeping. Buy it on video now.
When we bought this house,
Jim's advice was really helpful.
and when we had the twins,
Jim helped us to work things out.
Jim's a vital part of this community. He's not a doctor or a teacher. Actually, he's an insurance man.
What makes me different is I work for Royal London. I come from round here, so I know these people really well. And because I know them better, I can advise them better, which is why I've got a few satisfied customers.
Royal London, on hand for a lifetime's insurance needs.
Helene Curtis salon experts have created the Salon Selectives hair care range, so you can choose the exact combination to help you make your hair its most beautiful.
Derek, you and I were...
At Safeway, we're so confident you'll like our new improved crisps as much as the leading brand, but if you don't, we'll give you your money back and a replacement.
How can they sit there watching my video and not offer me a single crisp?
Buy one, get one free.
Littlewoods Pools, get a result.
Now I ask you, who'd want to miss all this? If you haven't joined BT's Friends and Family scheme, then you're going to miss out on BT's fantastic offer of between 10 and 30% off British Airways flights. So hurry. If you're not a Friends and Family member, call BT, join now, it's free, and they'll send you a voucher. The number is 0800 05 55 55. What are you waiting for? There's a drink in here somewhere.
I've got something to show you.
Showing only on HTV.
Wakey, wakey!
Shirley, I've just had this most amazing dream. I had to struggle across the Arctic, and then I was in the jungle, and there was this rope bridge, and it was nearly breaking, and I only just made it. And at fun, I was being chased by Indians with bows and arrows and stuff, and then there was this cave, and inside, there was hidden treasure. And there it was, the PG tips.
Here you are, Jeff. Looks like your dreams come true.
Oh, thanks, love.
I suppose you stayed in an Indian teepee.
No, Shell, I couldn't get a reservation.
New for 96 at the West Midlands Safari Park, the Zambezi Water Splash. And we only charge £4.50 to enter the park, and the rhinos charge for free.
Psst. Between us guys, you eat Skittles, you expect a hit, right? Lenny and Larry juiced the first two with real juice. One tried to hide. Guess he didn't figure on Ollie and Sally. The undercurrents had the last word.
You never were one of ours, Benny.
Loose after scent of Skittles. Real fruit for a real hit.
New Argos catalogue, take one. Oh, cut! 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 I said take one! The new Argos catalogue is out now.
New. Right guy's working hard when you are working hard, but when you're working harder, so's the right guard. When you're working harder, right guy's working harder, but when you work much harder, woo, so does the right guard. When you're working harder, right guy's working harder, but when you work much harder, woo, so does the right guard.
You can't work as hard as new Right Guard with body heat reactive microcapsules.
With Johnson's pH 5.5 2-in-1 shower gel, there's a healthier way to softer skin. You see, most soaps have a higher pH than the skin, which can leave it feeling dry. But pH 5.5 matches your skin's pH level to keep it feeling naturally soft. What's more, it's a 2-in-1, so it has added moisturizers leaving your skin even softer. Johnson's pH 5.5, a healthier way to softer skin.
Don't waste hundreds of pounds on expensive carpet. Simply buy 2 small pieces, attach them to the bottom of your feet, and get that quality carpet feel throughout your home. This money-saving tip was brought to you by McDonald's, where a vegetable deluxe, medium fries, and a medium soft drink will cost you just £2.88.
When you're tempted by something particularly tasty, a wee small voice usually says, "Naughty?" Well, McVitie's have had a brilliant new idea. Using all their baking know-how, they've come up with an altogether healthier approach. Go ahead. Baked corn and potato chips, fruity things, biscuits, fruit, chocolate and cheesecakes, up to 97% fat-free. So go ahead with McVitie's.
You have to go a long, long way to bake a better biscuit.
Is your shoe salesman trying to tell you something? Get Odor Eaters, the most effective odor-destroying insole you can buy.
I've got something to show you.
Movie premieres on show. HTV.
Oh, my tush hurts.
She's a fugitive in a pink Cadillac.
Not going to take this assignment. I don't go around after whacked-out ex-cons that carry automatic weapons.
$250,000 in real money.
He's so good he's got to die.
Clint Eastwood stars in Pink Cadillac, Saturday 9:30 on HTV.
Next this evening on HTV, the latest news at 10 from ITN.
Mum! Just what you need, a house full of cardigans.
For an instant quote on your household insurance, phone NatWest. No forms, no fuss.
Thanks very much. Out, or I get the mint sauce.
Come on, chop, 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 chop. Out, come on.
That's my jumper!
Call NatWest on 0800 24 24 25.
Now there's an improved Sensodyne for sensitive teeth. Everyday brushing with new improved Sensodyne F fights pain, tooth decay, and now helps fight gum disease.
Cool belting night last night.
That Tom from number 26 won't be back sniffing after our kitty cat in a hurry, will he?
What a chase. Over the fence, up that drain pipe, and over the roof.
Yeah, we hammered him for pace.
Kitty cat.
Pardon?
We got our energy from our kitty cat, mate.
Oh.
All those lovely chunks full of essential oils and protein.
Yeah, we had twice the legs he's got.
4 times the legs.
Eh?
I mean, we're 2 cats, he's only 1. Eh?
Oh, only 1?
Yeah.
No, he looked older than that. Kitty cat. Us cats thrive on it.
Who said the way to a man's stomach is through his mouth?
And my 3 are no exception, which is why I always recommend Worthington Draft Bitter. It's a velvety smooth dream of a pint. Given the choice, my men go for it every time. I like to think that hopefully Worthington goes towards giving them a happier life.
As delicate, soft and gentle as a rose, but without the perfume. Sensitive care from new Dove Extra Sensitive.
At Rover dealers, we're never satisfied until we're sure our customers are.
You shouldn't be scrubbing at your age, Auntie.
Thanks, love. Use one of these for rubbing that. This for scrubbing there.
What you need is flash with bleach. Just spray and it breaks up even cooker top spills. Then just wipe.
Marvellous. You've done all that scrubbing.
Flash with bleach does the hard work, so you don't have to.
And those are the half-time scores.
If your Littlewood score drawers come up at half-time, you could now win £250,000 for no extra charge.
The teas and pies are on me!
Littlewood's pools get a result.
You may think all antiperspirants are just as effective. They're not. In tests at this heat, Ultra Dry Shore was proved to make you 20% drier than the nearest competitor, which probably explains why more people trust Shore than any other antiperspirant. Ultra Dry Shore. It'll never let you down.
800 years ago, a dream was a vision, an idea, a revelation. But murder was still murder.
One of you has murdered Richard! You can't forget about St. Winifred's grave and prepare your own! You are a suspect in this as we are! You will stay until we have our proof, and then you will feel the edge of justice!
Cadfile, Sunday at 8 on HTV. Their agents to the stars.
When I met you, I thought, anybody can be an agent.
100% comedy.
Yes.
With the unscrupulous 10%ers.
Super smashing great.
Laughter tonight on HTV.
You've done this before.
At 10:40.
If only we knew which came first, the death or the theft.
Treasure. Inspector. Brings out the worst.
Wednesday at 8 on HTV.
Good evening, this is HTV. The time now exactly 10 o'clock.
From ITN, News at 10 with Trevor McDonald.
Deepening Kremlin crisis over Yeltsin's grip on power. Government admits health risk from traffic pollution. Starving toddlers rescued from filthy Ulster home. And a whale of a way to stop a speeding motorist. Good evening. The Russian security chief Alexander Lebed fueled growing speculation tonight that President Yeltsin is very seriously ill and no longer has a full grip on power. Mr. Lebed suggested that an apparent order from Mr. Yeltsin for a massive bombardment of the rebels in Chechnya did not, in fact, come from the president. A Kremlin spokesman called that rubbish, and Mr. Lebed's opponents accused him of deliberately trying to promote an atmosphere of crisis. From Moscow, Mark Webster reports.
Locked in a power struggle inside the Kremlin tonight, the Russian government has lost any semblance of consistency in its policy towards Chechnya at a critical stage in this conflict. Security Chief Alexander Lebed, seen here 2 months ago when Yeltsin was in better health, has blown the political battle wide open. He suggested a presidential decree demanding tough action in Chechnya didn't come from Boris Yeltsin. That's fueled speculation. The president's so ill he cannot govern.
Yeltsin is the president of Russia. He has all the constitutional power. All decrees have to be issued in his name. The real question is he actually composing those decrees? And the signs are, at least on the Chechen issue, that he is not. And Mr. Lebed is very suspicious about the provenance of those decrees, who has actually composed them, who has signed them, what their authenticity is. But what he can be certain of is that those decrees are undercutting his efforts, his attempts to seek a peace in Chechnya.
What makes this crisis so serious is that under the Russian constitution, an immense amount of power is concentrated in the office of the president. The power vacuum created by his apparent illness has split the Russian government into two camps. The doves, led by Mr. Lebed, who want a negotiated end to the Chechen conflict, and the military hawks, who think the time is now ripe for an all-out and bloody assault on the rebel strongholds, whatever the human cost. Terrified civilians are fleeing the Chechen capital in their thousands, though all but one exit has been mined by the Russians. And with the rebels dug in and in charge of large areas of Grozny, any battle would result in large numbers of casualties. But the Russian commander says the assault will go ahead. I have a right to use all necessary force, he said, including bombing, artillery and rocket launchers. Despite the poor condition of many Russian soldiers, the army can call on massive air support. The military says it could take Grozny in a month, but critics say to do so, it'd have to level what's left of the city. Mark Webster, News at 10, Moscow.
The government will admit for the first time tomorrow that traffic pollution is a significant cause of ill health. Thousands of people die from pollution-related diseases every year, and the new 10-year plan has been drawn up to cut emissions. Experts say much of the problem is caused by old and badly maintained vehicles. Here's our health correspondent, Anya Sitharam.
The government's admission that pollution from traffic is a risk to health, that vehicle emissions are a major cause of air pollution, has been hailed as a milestone by campaigners. From April next year, local councils must assess air quality and by the year 2005 make sure that new limits on pollutants are observed. The government estimates air pollution is responsible for several thousand deaths a year and 10 to 20,000 hospital admissions. The report lists 8 pollutants and sets minimum safe levels for them. For example, ozone should not exceed 50 parts per billion. But Friends of the Earth say that last weekend that level was exceeded at all these monitoring sites across the country. At Southampton General Hospital, researchers are studying the effects of ozone on our health. In periods of stable high pressure, like this weekend, vehicle emissions react with sunlight to produce ozone.
If you inhale ozone at the sort of concentrations you see on a really sunny day,
Part 2 of Inner Journeys with Elaine Heller can be seen at the earlier time of 11:10 next Monday.
The quiet Somerset village of Westbury sub Mendip was the scene of an armed robbery one Friday afternoon. At around 3:45 p.m, 2 men entered the village post office. One grabbed the postmistress and held what's believed to be a gun to her throat. The other man found the keys to the safe and stole some cash. The robbers then ran off, escaping in an old-style reddish-orange Ford Escort. The car was later found abandoned nearby. Earlier, it had been stolen from the car park of Safeway in Yeovil. Police say the first robber was 5'10", of podgy build with greasy collar-length brown hair. He was wearing a turquoise T-shirt. The second man was 5'11" and skinny, with thinning blonde hair, wearing a white T-shirt. If you know anything about this crime, call Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111. Do it now.
Starring Richard Gere. Desire.
You're a knockout kid.
Adventure.
You scare me, Jesse.
Love.
That's my heart. Don't break it.
To leave you breathless. Sunday at 10:45 on HTV. Breathless.
Watch this soca tell the flow. Hey, and if you're ready to go, I am ready to go. This is the start for the show. Soca ready to blow. Watch, get on down. Wine for the man. Raise your hand if you love this drama. Raise your hand if you love this drama. Raise your hand if you love the drama. Raise your hand, you want to do. Raise your hand if you love this.
What makes a truly exciting affair? Steamy midsummer days, champagne, weekends in Paris, sexy new cars. You could have it all now. Go down to your Peugeot dealer between the 8th and the 18th of August for offers too good to miss. The Peugeot 10-day affair.
I've bred men for 30 years now.
Dave is my first, and since then I've bred two more, Stephen and Greville, at a later date. They've got a lot of energy, and if left unsupervised, it can cause problems, I'm afraid.
Work, health and play is what the doctor ordered. We're lucky here, because I'm right on the common.
Just look at their lovely shiny coats. Who said the way to a man's stomach is through his mouth?
And my three are no exception. Which is why I always recommend Worthington Draft Bitter. It's a velvety smooth dream of a pint.
Hark how they lap it up.
I am impressed by the lack of marrowbone and
lumps of rabbit. Given the choice, my men go for it every time. I like to think that hopefully Worthington goes towards giving them a happier life.
Clean and fresh and clean and spotless.
Spots. Oxycutin with Oxysensitive. Designed not to be so tough for more sensitive types.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, we're totally blue.
I want to be in this commercial.
You're not getting this job because you're not blue.
Great. Oh, look at that.
Oh, we've even got B.B. King singing the blues.
I want to be blue.
Wait.
I got the blues.
Dig it. Oh, baby.
Get funky.
Cut. They're not blue.
Uh-oh. The blue M&Ms.
Mr. King ate them. One bite. Saw with my own eyes.
It's now 34. 42 hot new hits with the #1 from Spice Girls and Peter Andre. The Blue Tones, George Michael and Dodgy. Now 34 with OMC and Suede. Ocean Colour Scene and the brand new smash from Robbie Williams. Oasis, Paul Weller and Gina G. Now 34, that's what I call music.
Muller rice, cool, light dairy rice with a delicious serving of fruit. Eat a Muller rice and give hunger the heave-ho. From Muller, who else?
On HTV, the Freddie Starr Show's a real hit.
Please love me away. And
darling, you're grinding your teeth in your sleep again.
Thursday Night Laughter at 8:30 on HTV with the Freddie Starr Show.
Now, roll out the barrel. It's time for comedy. Good advice.
When we bought this house, Jim's advice was really helpful.
And when we had the twins,
Jim helped us to work things out. Jim's a vital part of this community. He's not a doctor or a teacher. Actually, he's an insurance man.
What makes me different is I work for Royal London. I come from round here, so I know these people really well. And because I know them better, I can advise them better, which is why I've got a few satisfied customers.
Royal London, on hand for a lifetime's insurance needs.
Birds of potato waffles, they're waffly versatile. They go with cheese, chili, chicken, burgers, fish fingers, the fish fingers, eggs, ham, eggs on, bacon, lamb chop. They're real potato waffles. Birds of potato waffles, they're waffly versatile.
bird's eye crispy chicken dippers.
Well, everybody's heard about the word. The bird's eye chicken dippers, the word. I say the bird's eye chicken dippers, the word. Well, don't you know about the word? It's chicken dippers, ain't you heard? I say the bird's eye dippers.
Only chicken worth dipping passes the bird's eye.
Who said the way to a man's stomach is through his mouth? And my three are no exception. Which is why I always recommend Worthington Draft Bitter. It's a velvety smooth dream of a pint. Given the choice, my men go for it every time. I like to think that hopefully Worthington goes towards giving them a happier life.
If you'd like to share a combine harvester for just £14.99 for two, including whatever you like from the salad cart, go to Harvester after 7 p.m, Mondays to Thursdays.
In fire.
They're agents to the stars.
When I met you, I thought anybody can be an agent.
100% comedy.
Yes.
With the unscrupulous 10%ers.
Super smashing great.
Tuesday Night Laughter on HTV.
You've done this before.
At 10:40.
Join us after the break. Bushell on the Box is next.
Rise above this blemished life.
Because some are more sensitive than others, Oxy have created Oxy Sensitive.
There is beauty within all of us.
Designed not to be so tough for more sensitive types.
Clean and fresh and clean and spotless.
Love. Peace. Unity.
Love is such a wonderful thing. Spots. Oxycutum with Oxy Sensitive.
Don't be bored, Carl.
Friends. What's the number then? Oh, 8, 9, 1, 27, 27, 27.
Ooh.
Between us guys, you eat Skittles, you expect a hit, right? Lenny and Larry juiced the first two with real juice. One tried to hide. Guess he didn't figure on Ollie and Sally. The undercurrents had the last word.
You never were one of ours, Benny.
Loose after scent of Skittles. Real fruit for a real hit.
Try new Formula Wash and Go. We guarantee you'll like the results. It leaves hair feeling so clean it squeaks. Easy to comb, fresh and fully revitalized. We'll give you your money back if it doesn't. New Formula Wash and Go. Great hair, no fuss, guaranteed.
Evenings are when you get to do what you want.
Maybe I'll make him wait another half hour.
Once I hear the chocolate crack, I don't care about anything else.
Me, my Magnum, and my favourite film. It doesn't get any better than this.
An evening just isn't complete without a Magnum.
Not bad, but it's not as good as a Slinky. Buy one, get one free.
On HTV, the Freddie Star Show's a real hit.
Please love me away and go. Darling, you're grinding your teeth and you're asleep again.
Thursday Night Laughter at 8:30 on HTV with the Freddie Star Show.
Now, trawling the television schedules, Gary Bushell.
Oh, I didn't know. You know what? Stop it!
You're Nick, sunshine.
How many are travelling, sir?
I'll just see 4 of us.
Doesn't he look like his mum?
Well, he's quite good looking. Go on, then. Where's your in-flight entertainment then?
Royal Suite, sir.
You're looking at it?
I thought animals were supposed to be kept in the holds. Mum, will we see elephants on holiday? Not in Corfu, love. See plenty of apes, though. Yuck.
Well, it's just as well I bought these, then.
Whatever you're interested in, you'll find what you're looking for at Smith's.
Oh, wicked. Oh, cool.
Whatever you're into, get into W.H. Smith.
Ow! Sam, go and play on the wings.
Chataway. 0891.
18, 18, 18.
Chataway. 0891.
18, 18, 18.
Isn't it strange? For years we've demonstrated how to create the perfect mint with pure white smoothness, sublime shape, and the refreshing cool air supplied by the whole. And yet other mints still model themselves on the bit Polo remove. Polo, the classic mint.
When you're in Shockwave, you can't escape the feeling. Ride out that feeling with Shockwave, only at Drayton Manor, where everything is one long scream.
Evenings are when you get to do what you want.
Maybe I'll make him wait another half hour.
Once I hear the chocolate crack, I don't care about anything else.
Me, my Magnum, and my favourite film. It doesn't get any better than this.
An evening just isn't complete without a Magnum.
Ever had one of those days? Try Weller's latest advance, Experience with Liquid Hair. It contains the most important ingredients found naturally in hair to rebuild and strengthen, giving you perfect body and shine. Experience the new hair care range. Weller, perfectly you.
Next week.
Every year, over 25,000 adults aged between 20 and 49 die. Many have young children. Imagine the difference £50,000 could make to your family if the worst happened to you or your partner. With Cornhill Direct's family cover plan, your family could benefit from up to £50,000 of life cover when they need it most. Call 0800 44 66 44 now and we'll send you a free information pack. The plan is a 10-year life insurance policy for anyone aged between 20 and 49. Premiums start from as little as £8 per month. That's £50,000 for the equivalent of just 26 pence per day. And we pay half the benefit immediately if you're diagnosed as terminally ill after the first year. Both you and your partner can take out separate plans for real protection against the unexpected. There's no obligation to buy and no salesman will call. Make sure your family's protected. Call 0800 44 66 44. That's 0800 44 66 44. Call now.
Come on, guys. Don't be alone. To make new friends, just pick up the phone.
0891
Chat.
35 35 35.
From garages to glaziers.
One free call finds them all. 3 pages. 0800 192 192.
Birds and potato waffles, they're waffly versatile. They go with cheese, chili, chicken, burgers, fish fingers, fish fingers, eggs, ham, eggs on, bacon, lamb chops.
They're real potato waffles.
Birds and potato waffles, they're waffly versatile.
Bird's eye crispy chicken dippers.
Well, everybody's heard about the word. The bird's eye chicken dippers, the word. I say the bird's eye chicken dippers, the word. Well, don't you know about the word? It's chicken dippers, ain't you heard? I say the bird's eye dippers.
Only chicken worth dipping passes the bird's eye.
New Botanicals combines the power of mum with natural plant extracts to keep you feeling totally confident.
It's easy to get your white spotless first time on TV, but can you do it at home? That's the on-the-spot challenge for Dad's Automatic.
Oh, no! How are you doing? Not so bad. How are you?
What sort of problems do you have with your whites?
Grass stains, mud, general dirt from children.
Sounds like an on-the-spot challenge for Dad's Automatic.
Who's that shirt belong to?
My son Damien, the scruff bag,
Yeah.
his dirty collars and cuffs.
Would you be surprised if Dad was to get that out?
Very surprised.
Would you? Right then, the challenge is on. We'll be back after the washing cycle. This is the big moment. How's it work? Da-da-dan. What are you looking for in there?
Shirt.
Aye?
Beautiful. Lovely.
Hold on, don't just zip through it quick. What do you think of that then?
I thought it would leave a slight mark, but there's no mark at all. I'm surprised in one wash to get it as white as that. Looks like a new shirt, doesn't it?
It does actually.
Yeah.
Why don't you challenge Dad's Automatic and see if you get more of your whites, spotlessly white, first time. Oh, and it's still at the right price, you know.
The more unhealthy the environment becomes, the more you wash and dry your hair. But too much towel drying can leave it looking and feeling weak and unhealthy. So, for a head start and healthy looking hair, I recommend Pantene.
Pantene contains provitamin B5 that nourishes the root, while its advanced formula strengthens your hair all the way to the tip.
Leaving it feeling and looking healthy and strong.
Pantene Pro V for hair that looks so healthy it shines.
Sport now on HTV. Keep watching.
Toshak, a great cross, and Keegan scores.